Sergei Kravenov, better known as Kraven the Hunter, has been a skilled hunter since childhood. But all his childhood, one thing bothered him. Being just a normal hunter was a boring life. Through special training, physical torture, and the use of a mysterious potion, he became the scariest hunter capable of killing every single animal and person alive. In this video, I will walk you through 8 of the greatest Kraven hunts ever. The old man Logan, the Wolverine himself. Now, Wolverine is a bit stranger than everyone on this list. Thin hair, strong jawline, rapid healing and strength, and a great hunting instinct. He's quite similar to Kraven the Hunter. So why would Kraven want to hunt him in the first place? Well, here's why. Kraven is an egomaniac, obsessed with proving his abilities, not to others, but to himself. Logan represents the ultimate challenge for him, and in Kraven's mind, they're the perfect match. They share so many qualities, from their strength to their hunting skills and to their appearance. But if I told you that Kraven secretly loves and respects Logan, would you believe me? In the wild, snowy forests of Canada, Wolverine is hunting poachers, unaware that Kraven is also out hunting. Kraven studies Logan's every move, and in every breath he takes, while setting deadly traps for him. When the moment comes, he attacks, but Logan survives every trap until Kraven triggers the final one. Logan falls into a cage, beaten to death, but survives, thanks to Kraven's respect for him. The reason Kraven respects him so much is that Logan is almost identical to him, as I mentioned before. Kraven kept him alive to potentially fight him again. Logan is remembered as the guy who offered the greatest resistance to Kraven the Hunter. The second hunt on this list, we have the most legendary and tragic hunt of them all, the hunt for Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man's hunt is a bit different than the others. In Kraven's last hunt, Kraven's obsession reaches its peak. This hunt wasn't just about killing Spider-Man, it was about replacing him. Kraven drugged Spider-Man and buried him alive, taking his place in the costume, imitating Spider-Man to prove that he could be a better hero. As Spider-Man finds his way to the sun, he finds his mentor turned monster, Kraven brutally hunting down criminals, showing Spider-Man what a truly merciless predator looks like. The emotional weight of this hunt is unlike any other. Spider-Man struggling to survive and escape Kraven's twisted game, not just physical game, but psychological game as well. This fight put the crown to Kraven's head, but it ended sadly. Kraven fulfilled his ultimate goal and killed himself. Ka-zar, the Lord of the Savage Land. We're heading to the wild, untamed jungles of the Savage Land, where nature rules. Deep in this land where dinosaurs roam and danger is behind every tree, Ka-zar hunts. But tonight, Ka-zar isn't the hunter, he is the victim. And what about Kraven? He's ready for the challenge of his life. The jungle is alive with sounds, the rustle of leaves, the distant roars of the beasts. Kraven moves like a ghost, his steps blending perfectly into the natural chaos around him. He knows Ka-zar is watching. The battle begins. Ka-zar uses a deep connection to the jungle, swinging through the vines and attacking with precision. His companion, the saber-toothed tiger, Zabu, lunges for Kraven, teeth bared, but Kraven is prepared. Traps hidden in the underbush, reinforced nets strong enough to hold a T-Rex, and darts dipped in paralyzing venom, all deployed with masterful timing. The battle was a test for survival, with both men pushing their limits. Kraven's strategy is sound, but Ka-zar fights with the fury of a man protecting his domain. But in the end, the jungle doesn't even fall to Kraven. Kraven is forced to retreat despite his skill, as Ka-zar's resourcefulness and connection to the wild give him the edge. The hunt is over, and Ka-zar remains the protector of the Savage Land. Kraven leaves, but not defeated. Just a man who realizes some prey is too wild to be tamed. Natasha Romanov. Picture this, the streets of Moscow, 1 AM. It's so quiet, but melodic at the same time. Natasha Romanov is on a mission, unaware that she's been hunted. Kraven stalks her from the rooftops. Every move is calculated. He's been tracking her for weeks, studying her fight style, her routines, and her weaknesses. Tonight, he makes his move. She's a spy, a fighter, and someone as dangerous as any scariest man alive. But for Kraven, she's just another trophy to collect. Kraven jumps from the building and starts fighting Black Widow. He throws a couple of punches and realizes she could maybe take him. After a couple more punches, Natasha uses her gadgets and her agility to stay ahead. Before we continue with the story, comment down below what do you think happened next. She throws smoke bombs and starts running. Kraven turns on his sixth sense and follows her closely. He lands a powerful punch that causes Natasha to lick the wall. but she gets up faster than a lightning strike and immediately throws her signature move, the Widow's Bite, stunning Kraven for a moment. Kraven fights through the pain, grabs Natasha with his bare hands and squeezes her with all his power. It disables her and makes her another successful hunt for Kraven the Hunter. This isn't your regular Kraven hunt. In the new Avengers comic 12, Nick Fury put together a team of Avengers which included Kraven sporting a slick black jumpsuit and a sniper rifle. They were tasked with hunting down Red Skull, but this wasn't the original Nazi villain. Nick Fury sent Sabretooth and Kraven after a fleeing Red Skull. Unlike the normal precise and calculated and prepared Kraven we know, this one was a bit different. Kraven missed his first shot and never found a clean opportunity for a second attempt because Red Skull shot back. Fortunately, Kraven's girlfriend Namora captured Red Skull before, sadly, Sabretooth decapitated him. Tigra, Marvel's feline avenger. While she emerged triumphant in their first encounter, Kraven would later get the better of her. Kraven the Hunter found a way to gain the upper hand during their next encounter and captured Tigra. While she was Kraven's prisoner, Tigra was given a collar and put on a leash like some pet. This wasn't just any collar. It was a mind control device that messed with her brain chemistry. He used her to fight Spider-Man. The 7th hunt on this list takes us deep into the heart of Hell's Kitchen. The man without fear, Daredevil. Kraven, the ultimate apex predator, has faced many scary dudes, but not one quite like Matt Murdock, the blind lawyer. A normal guy in the daylight, but at night turns into Daredevil. He possesses heightened senses that make him almost impossible to surprise. Gotcha. And unkillable. But Kraven is always up for a challenge. This time, Kraven didn't just want us to add Daredevil to his trophy collection. He wanted to prove that even the man who could hear a pin drop or smell the danger from miles away was no match for him. The hunt began with Kraven stalking the streets of Hell's Kitchen, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Kraven studied Daredevil's every move, waiting for him to slip up. He used everything in his arsenal, like in every hunt mentioned previously. Traps, deception, and his knowledge of the city. And just when Daredevil thought he had the upper hand, Kraven turned the tables, using his hunting instincts to corner the hero. In a brutal confrontation, Kraven simply beat the shit out of Daredevil, like he will beat the shit out of the subscribe button. Though Kraven doesn't kill him, he proves that no matter how skilled his prey is, can outsmart and outpower anyone on Earth. The final hunt on this list belongs to Scorpion. The Scorpion is a Spider-Man villain with a suit inspired by a scorpion, superhuman abilities, and a venomous tail. A classic Spider-Man villain. Kraven sneaks through the arena, every sense sharp like a sword, but feels something strange. Suddenly, Scorpion attacks with his claws pointed at Kraven's throat. Scorpion fights with lightning speed, and Kraven is sweating. He barely keeps up as the fight rages on, but he's not backing down. He eventually overpowers Scorpion, finally defeating him. Kraven was disappointed and in fact,
is this the best you can do?
Disgusted in how easily Scorpion was taken down, stating,
They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
Scorpion was no challenge for Kraven. He eventually stabs him with his own stinger, wasting no time, enjoying the pain he feels as the life leaves Scorpion's body. Let us know what your favorite hunt was in the comments below and subscribe.